Hello, my name is Dr.Let'sTry, but you can call me Doc. This wipe, me and my friend will be living in the jungle biome. I also want to explore the sea for blueprints, scrap and components. And yes, of course, there will be PvP using jungle for a cover. All of this is happening on Estonia EU medium with 600 population. But as some of you already know, every web story starts on the beach. Finally, made it in. An hour late, but I was in. It was a force wipe and a pitch black night. Honestly, I didn't know if that was good or bad. Most of the server, including my friends, got kicked out right away because of the glitch with the new update. I just hoped I'd stay safe. First thing on the list, let's craft a bowl and a sleeping bag. Wait, I think I heard something.
I have nothing coming, my friend.
Shit, there's a tiger. Wait a second, something was wrong with this kitty. He was completely stuck. Nice, free furnace for me, I guess. I won't lie about this. I was sad. He dropped straight in the texture. Oh well, it was too good to be true anyway. This was a nice spot, surrounded by trees and bushes, which gave great cover for a starter. I decided this was it. I was going to build right here. Didn't have enough resources. Yes sir, starter was up. Nothing much, but at least it was a place to store stuff.
Mēģinu skriet pie tevīm.
My friend finally made it in, and he was on his way to me.
Maza 2x2 jau ir uzbliest. Ar visiem šitiem nebūtu reāli mēģinājis pārcelties, varbūt arī būtu bijis viss kārtībā. Tīģers arī ir.
I really need hunt some animal to get the fat for a furnace.
Tev redzu.
Labi. Tā, vilki. No kurienes nāc, tur dzīvnieku netrūk. Šitā tavki bitkiem.
Chucky was finally at the door, waiting for me to unlock it.
Tu cērt kaut ko?
Pašlaik vairs nē. Bet labi nosējoties, es diezgan pilns.
Tūlīt. Tā 30 degvielu vajag. Tev loks vai kaut kas ir?
Taisu loku.
Varbūt.
Es varētu riskēt, bet
Ja tur ir...
Dzirdi?
Tā dzirdēju, davai ej ārā.
Hold on, someone was being chased by wolves.
Saka, visi tīmi, kas tur guļ, viņi saka, viņi visi ir. Visi tur guļ, jā. Pilnas komandas. Guļot. Kaut kā var ātri ieskat savākt, tik projām, bet, nezinu. Un motivācija bišķi pazuda, bez viss pilncentojas ar šitu un nav vairs nekā.
I couldn't find the body.
Tagad visiem arī lielā panika eksāmena rezultāti tagad ir pieejami tikko. Tikko parādījās eksāmena
Kur palika tas
rezultāti.
čuvaks? Klusu pagaidām.
nezinu.
Labi.
Tikko noknieba vienu čuvaku šeit. Tas vilks. Bāc, tepat bija, nu. Vecīt, viņš taču pilns iespējams bija.
Jā, saprotu.
Meklē rumpi, tā es savākšu to vilku, man vajag tauku.
I had to find that guy, because he was probably loaded, and I needed that animal fat.
Te, kur es cirtu to vilku, tur kaut kur jābūt rumpi.
Nāc pie maniem. Sacērt arī šito un devai uz bāzi.
Tu nolūtoji? Kas viņam bija kaut kas?
Viss kaut kas.
Yes, he was juiced. That was huge.
Saka, lūdzu, ka viņam animal fats bija vai degviela vai kas tāds.
Nē, bet es tur nolikšu kastu, tad redzēs. Es jau tur kaut ko biju sametis, bet...
Kompači.
He had a components and kind of stuff. Man, this was one of those wipes where I was heavily struggling to get animal fat. We needed it to start smelting metal frags for a sheet metal door, or we were screwed.
Tikko novāc vien pie bāzes.
Mūsu cilvēkā?
Jā. Viņš bija nakeds.
Tu
Mēģināja
biji
kaut ko
paskaties.
cirst.
Tas ir pilns. Tuvojos.
Finally, we got our furnace. Yes, this was big. And just like that, we were safe from eco raids. There was a scientist. Thought I'd try to get a blueprint fragment. Saw a base nearby too, and they were online. That mother trucker just finished off my scientist. No way, Jose, that was mine.
Neizdevās man PvP kautiņš.
Okay, no biggie. Back to the starter. I definitely needed the jungle building DLC. Maybe next time. We went for a bunker type base, just a temporary, started to gather stuff before moving. Or at least that's what I thought at that time. Well, the honeycomb was ready. I just needed to drop a pancake layer on the roof to secure the core. And that was it. A perfect base for a wipe day. Now it's the time to explore the sea. Who knew, maybe I could pull the blueprint fragment from the underwater crate. Got it! Some might think, yeah, this is script, but no, ladies and gentlemen, that actually happened for real. There was a boat heading right for me. Looks like I managed to get away safely. A solar panel? That was huge. I just prayed I could bring this home because there was a lot of activity in the area. Yeah, I made it. First fragment down, 4 to go. Even Chucky was hyped. Next I wanted to check if there was a metal detector for sale, to hunt for more blueprints. Nope. Wait, what?
Man, I just wanted to check.
Then get in line, punk. This young generation, no respect at all.
Labi, nu, pagaidām.
Another scientist, maybe this was the one with the BP. Hooray! Who is the man of the house? That's right, me.
Uznes man metāla fragmentus augšā. Ārā. Neņem no tīsī, ņem no kastes.
I went to check our neighbors, but suddenly Chucky called out that someone was chopping wood near our base. Couldn't resist, had to
Tu
turn back.
nogāzi ko? Kaut kas mums te kokus gāja.
Pie bāzes?
Jā.
Novācu.
Tur tik grūti ienākt, ēra? Jā.
To kanniņu es vispār paņemšu un aiziešu uzpildīt.
Tu vari apskatīt. Klientu vari apskatīt. Savāc vienkārši un tinies.
Jā, ātri nolūp un vācies
Noblīdoju.
prom, nāks atpakaļ.
Noblīdoji.
Es nezinu, jā. Nebija nekāds, kas šāva vai kaut kas.
Kurš cirta?
Es ne.
Mums kaimiņš cērt visu laiku te tuvumā.
Ir novācu.
Kamēr satēmējos tādā attālumā jau bija pa vēl.
Čaks Noris svecīt.
O, vecīt.
Un pietiek.
mazāk izmanto bandīģus, bet tu skrien pa... Te taču visur riemais netrūkst. Skrienu vienkārši ēdi.
Remember when I said this was only a starter base? Well, it wasn't anymore. Let's just say we messed up a couple of times and eventually said, what the hell, and stayed. But for real, this base was complete garbage. So to cool off, I head back to the ocean. I really needed those fragments. Hell yeah! Good God, just let me get this back home. Didn't sound promising. Serious gunfight were breaking out. I just hoped they were too busy to shooting each other to notice me. Let's go! I had 3 fragments, 2 to go. I figured why not try to buy the rest at the outpost. Planned to farm a bit on the way. And even saved someone from getting door camped. Not on my watch. Sit down. I'll take that. Thank you. Finally made it to the mainland. Crossing my fingers here. Fights everywhere, base all around. I was terrified. Almost there. Just over that hill was Outpost. Please, Rust Gods, stay on my side. Needed some scrap for drone transfer. Well, that's 1. And that's 2. Perfect. Now came the hard part, getting all this back home, which was way across the map. I was ready to go log off if I die here. Yeah, finally, workbench level 2. Not sure if it was my end or the servers, but I couldn't pick up the level 1, so I left that job for Chucky. I knew he'd loved it. Well, next mission was getting more scrap. On Force Wipe, scrap is a pure gold, because nobody has blueprints yet. Oh, almost forgot, we had neighbors right next to us, who looked like a simple farmers, but more on them later. Our trusty shit box. Time to farm up a bit. I participate in war in Vietnam.
Viens uz 120 tuvojas mūsu bāzēm. Tas esi tu tagad, es tev neredzēju, ja? Nē.
Let me tell you, that was hilarious.
Kā viņi sauc?
Tūlīt noskaidro.
Un cer kaut ko.
Jā.
The beauty of the jungle is that if you are patient and use the cover, you will get your moment. And this was one of them.
Tas jau es tālu no tevim, tev nevajadzēja dzirdēt nemaz. Diezgan daudz taisnības, ja?
I felt like someone was lurking, so I decided to depot this loot first and come back for the rest.
Kā latviski.
Tinamies.
Besides hunting players, I also noticed our neighbor had some kind of alarm system set up. I thought I heard another victim. Let's see what we had here. Nice, clean kill, and oh my god, he had a P2 that we needed to research ASAP. Hands down, one of my favorite solo guns. I was planning to do a scrap run, but Same guy, by the way. So much noise for nothing. Looks like Chucky stepped right into another team's territory. I had a bad feeling about it, but oh well.
Pie manīm ir.
The plan was lure the player into a trap, but as you know, most plans in Rust don't exactly go as intended.
Pie manīm.
Skrien šur.
Jau beigt. Pie tevīm aizskrēja. Nē, pie manīm. Ar muguru pret tevīm.
What on earth was I aiming at? Total noob.
Novāca.
Tevi novāc, ja?
After that unlucky fight, I started to think about how to raid our neighbor. It clearly wasn't going to be as simple as I thought.
Cirkli topā kļuvis. Atkal ir kļuvis topiņā tādas lietas darīt.
Oop, someone was farming again?
Šī serverī es esmu šajā vaipā nomirs kā 4 no lamatām. It kā jau pat ar čuju. Reāli vakardien arī mēs ar Adrienu vai aizvakardien, kad mēs te bijām, beidzām pie Outposta.
Nothing crazy, and I was pretty sure it was one of our neighbor. Time to hit the road before he starts sniping from his roof.
Tā, labi. Es zinu, kas ir jāuzstājas.
This base design was wild. Honestly, if you build a shit box like that, nobody even bothered to raid it. On the other side of the mountain was where all the main action happened. The biggest fights were right here. And that was my path to the ocean for scrap. Specifically, I was hunting for rope. We needed it for satchels. One thing I love about this game above everything else is the sunsets and these atmospheric views. Incredible. I wanted just to sit there and watch, but I was terrified of taking a bullet in the forehead. Okay, that was massive. Exactly the rope we needed for our satchel stack. Farming time, boys. At this point, a big clan was rapidly taking over the server, and they were right on our doorstep. They toted the map with vending machines, including one right next to our base. We knew our wipe was coming to end, but we wanted to do one last thing: raid our neighbors. We suspect their farm base wasn't just a farm, it was a hub for this massive clan, run by Chuck Norris, a player we'd run into in the past wipes. The plan: Chucky blows in for the loot while Adrian and I hold the corridor with a turret cover. So here we went. Let's see what we could squeeze out of this.
Un tā pa vienam sačelēm meta virsū.
Bļiņš, tai bāzai kaut kas te pīkst, bet tā kā šausmas vienkārši.
Tas ir reida lārums.
Kāds ir uz 30, viņš iet uz bāzes virzienu. Manījums 30.
First counter-attacker on site. Alright, let's go.
Tom, karoči mums ir šāvējs. Tu viņu neredz?
Nē, neredz, viss priekšā.
Es esmu ārā, viņš ir te patā.
Oh my god, I was standing right next to him. If I only had a gun.
Redzu.
Šauj nost!
Šauj nost!
Vispār vālē! Vālē paviet. Nošāv?
Nezinu, trāpīja daudz.
Karoče, te nav tik labi, kā mēs domājām.
Down he went.
Man likās, ka redzu. Varbūt tas vienkārši bija viņš, kas...
Sevi ecīt, viss ir high quality'ā.
Ir savāds malts atpakaļ.
Ko tas ir, kas skrien vai kas?
Karoče, durvis varās vaļā.
We managed to pull out a ton of loot, but then the base owners logged on.
Un skrien uz bāzi pataisnā. Viņam ieroči tur bija?
Bija. Maz bija. Ir kaut kādi komentāri?
Jā, viņš bija attaisījis durvis vaļā un bija pie ambražūras.
Viņš ir aizmūrējis visu cietu, mēs tur vairs neko neizdarīsim.
They sealed up, and for us that was GG, but honestly, it was a solid raid, and we made of it good stuff.
Kurš te lākā?
Es atskrēju.
Viņi ir pie reidbāzes.
Nu, tur vairāk nav ko lovīt. Tagad tu būs smieklīgākais.
Čaks Norris.
Ir, jā? Ej, tu tas bija pie viņiem? Okei. Gunpowders viņiem bija.
Un 2000 skraps.
Ej, tu
Looking at all these boxes, I'd say that wasn't bad for two working dads and team trying our best between work and family. I try to post every last Sunday of the month. If you enjoyed this story, drop a like to keep me motivated. And hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.